If you want to make webcomics, then you need to check these out. One of the biggest hassles when making a webcomic is the backgrounds. They are tedious and annoying to draw, and you probably just want to draw your characters. That's why I recommend using 3D backgrounds. I'm going to share with you where I get mine. I actually make a lot of my own custom backgrounds in an app called Home Design 3D. As the name suggests, it's mainly for making house designs, but you can use it to make buildings in general. They also have quite a few nature assets, so if you want, you can whip yourself up a quick forest. Now, this app isn't free, but it's only for a few pounds in the App Store. Another site I use is SketchUp. In the warehouse, they actually have a variety of free assets that you can use. If you're an iPad like me, just download them from the 3D warehouse and then open them in their app. Another common site used by many people who create webtoons is Acon 3D. These 3D models are made specifically for webtoons, but they're usually behind a paywall, though usually relatively cheap for the majority of assets. If you're using Clip Studio Paint to make your webcomics, then they too have a lot of 3D assets you can use. You can find these on their asset store. Once again, some of them are behind a paywall, but others are for free. Another website is Sketchfab. This is a site where 3D modelists upload all kinds of different assets. Some are free to download, some are just to look at, and some are behind a paywall. But if nothing else, I find that they can be a great reference. Just make sure that the users actually permitted you to use them as such. You can also sometimes find individual creators online willing to give out their 3D assets for free. Such as here on TikTok, there's Professional Octopus. They make various models in their spare time, then upload them for free on various websites. Go check them out and give them a follow just to see what they create next. I've also seen many people suggest using games like The Sims or even Minecraft to make their backgrounds. You can use these 3D assets obviously for general illustrations, and I actually recommend that you combine a lot of these together. So if you have a town, for example, you need to make, but you can only find some free town buildings in one site and a church on another, just copy and paste them over. That's all the advice I have today. Do you guys have anything to suggest yourselves in the comments?